Dobry den, guten Tag, hola, hello. I am the Sarcastic Cleric, and we are back for another episode of Diablo 2 Regrets. Well, we started off our adventure in Loot Ghislaine last time. Did a little bit of exploration in the sewers that were grotesquely oversized for the city that they happened to be attached to. We defeated... Honestly, I don't care what his name was. It starts with an R. It's like Rakatan or something. Who cares? He was terrorizing the town. He was dealt with. He was a nuisance. So now we're going to dive into the rest of Act 2, where we have to wander the desert and try to get, say, a cube, a staff, the headpiece to a staff, just all kinds of things to find Talrash's tomb. And we need to prepare for that. So, a couple of fun little notes here. First of all, we picked up our Summon Dire Wolves ability, which overrides Summon Spirit Wolves. And also, the Heart of the Wolverine Spirit Totem apparently overrides the Oak Sage Spirit Totem. That's kind of annoying, but I guess it balances out gameplay a little bit. I don't see why they needed to do that. I mean, maybe just make it so I can only summon one wolf instead of an army of wolves. That way I can have my health and my attacking spirit. No, this'll be fine. We're going to try doing things with our Wolverine spirit for a while. Alright. Let us wander the desert with a small army of wolves. And of course, one of the first enemies we encounter out here are cats. Canines versus felines. Delightful. Once again, we get a prime example of Blizzard's difficulty setting, which is just give them all the enemies. Even if you can take out the enemies in 1 or 2 hits, if we give him 1,000 of them, he'll probably die, right? More enemies does not equal a challenge, Blizzard. Look at that, I didn't even have my wolves helping me with that one, and my companion was just sitting there, staring at me. You know, I have to wonder now, why is it, if I use a bow, I need to have those arrows handy? If my companion uses a bow, which she does all the time, she doesn't need ammo for it. I guess I thought that was just too much to micromanage. You know, having to go in and replenish your companion's arrows every now and then, with just like a little warning saying, I'm almost out of arrows. Oh no. Well, I think the desert is slightly more exciting than the sewers were. Pure Crow the Witch! Again, Yu-Gi-Oh cards. The enemies are Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Wonder who came up with it first. Wait, no I don't. I feel recharged and I feel healthy. And sometimes I feel pretty. Look at me, I'm a beautiful little wolf thingy. I keep forgetting that, unlike in Diablo 3, in Diablo 2 you can't just attack the random jars and things. You actually have to walk up and press X. Can't just spam whatever ability you want on them. And seeing as this is nothing more than a graphic remaster, it makes sense that they didn't include that feature. Alright. See if I can't combine a couple stacks of keys. Yep. Now, is this bow better for my companion? I mean, it's not terrible. I can see some merit behind it, but no. You know, with all the wandering about you do in this game, I'm surprised Peter Jackson hasn't made a movie about Diablo yet. You know, if you really think about it, it's right up his alley. He could start with Diablo 2 since no one ever thinks about Diablo 1. Just dive headfirst into the story with some quick exposition and a cool battle scene, and boom. 3 hours of wandering the wilderness, the desert, a swampland, and finally hell. And then finish it off with a mountaintop. You gotta be kidding me. The Halls of the Dead. The entrance to the Halls of the Dead was right next to the Way Shrine this time. Had I gone to the right instead of the left, I would have found it. Hey, remember that special enemy we found in the sewers that one time? Now he's a common enemy in this dungeon. I suppose they had a fun little idea and they wanted to exploit it. And I've already found the entrance to the next floor. I barely touched this dungeon, and I found the entrance to the next floor. Yeah, it's that little purple square on the map there. I'm not done here. There's no telling what I could find. I mean, plenty of experience, for one thing. But maybe I'll find a cool mace, or an axe. Or maybe a new wolf head, or hawk helm, or something. Knowing my luck, it'll be a paladin shield. You know, I love all these undead monstrosities and the fact that when they die, they spew poisonous gas at you. Is that just the sulfur escaping their bodies? Did somebody give them, actual poison and then say, when you die, this is going to really affect someone else? Maybe they just ate some bad onions. Damn it, Wolverine, would you just die already? Why am I still poisoned? That was the longest running poison that I have ever had. And look, it's still affecting me!
Good evening.
Normally poison lasts for like 6 seconds. That lasted a good minute. I don't think I really need faster cast rate when my focus is on being a beast. And summoning beasts, and taming beasts, and eating beasts. Yeah, I really don't need casting time. Got plenty of scrolls for now. Once again, we see Blizzard's difficulty setting kick in. Just all the enemies, all the time. The only thing that could make this even more annoying, wandering about a tight corridor and having 100 enemies coming at you at once. Just no wiggle room. Actually, that might turn it into a challenge. Have you ever noticed how often your companion will fall behind or get lost and then magically teleport right next to you? I mean, my wolves do that all the time, but my companion there with the bow? It's more often than it should be. Well, I found the way shrine, the way back home. You know, in case I have to come back to this place. Ever. What exactly are these desert wings? Are they bats? Baby dragons? Imps? Gut maim. Short, sweet, and to the point, I guess? You know, sometimes less is more. In this case, I disagree. His name was not as much fun as, say, Gorge Roll. The shop. Well, once again, the biggest problem with this game is you can very easily get lost. Maybe that's the true Blizzard difficulty setting. Finding your way around the map. Oh, I found a big empty room. Totally not a waste of time to go down this way. Alright. On to level 3. Hopefully find that cube here soon. Let's pick up a couple of town scrolls. All this is good for necromancers, paladins, and sorceresses. Were I playing a necromancer, I'd be ecstatic about Drognan. But being a druid is a waste of my time. Gloom-Eye the Howler. What is going on with this fucking poison? Oh my god! I can't even recover my health. Every time I heal, it just brings me back down to 1.
Greetings.
Maybe I should have brought those antidotes. It's just not something you think about when the rest of the time poison has had a time limit. See right there? That poison had a time limit. It like lasted a second. But for whatever reason, the poison I got last time just would not leave, period. How long is this mummy's poison going to last? Oh, not long at all. Do I need to destroy the source of the poison to get rid of it? And now I no longer fear poison. Fantastic. Could have used that earlier. Now watch. Not a single enemy is going to do poison anymore. Second banner, the poison resist shrine is going to fade out after 2 minutes. If that. I'm going to turn the corner and I'm going to lose my resistance. Did my health just skyrocket? Why are there random cannons firing fireballs at me in a tomb? More importantly, who the hell constructed that and where did they learn how to do that? Technology doesn't exist in this universe. Or does it? Oh, that room was sort of a challenge.
Hello. Good day.
And when we're coming up to the end here, I saw the treasure chest. Should have the cube in it. Yep, a Roderick cube and a hawk helm. Alright. So, back to Kane.
You have quite a treasure there in that Roderick cube. According to Roderick lore, the cube can restore a Roderick.
You know, I could probably restore the Roderick staff too, if you just gave me some twine.
When the cube opens, place both pieces of the staff into it and use the cube's transmute.
The cube will transmute them and fuse them together. Oh, they need to be fused? Okay. Are you familiar with welding?
6 gems plus 1 sword transmute into a socketed long.
I either need twine, a welding torch, or glue. Can you get me those? We don't need this cube. The cube's fine if I want to turn arrows into bolts and bolts into arrows. And the formula makes no sense. It's 2 quivers of bolts makes a quiver of arrows, while 2 quivers of arrows makes a quiver of bolts. The The math doesn't add up. A great thing about the cube is that it'll take chunks of gemstones and make them into one gemstone? That's kind of cool. I can't think of any real way to do that in real life, but
It is an honor to serve you.
some of the things he describes are take these two quivers of arrows to make a quiver of bolts, or take these two quivers of bolts to make a quiver of arrows. That makes no sense. Naslaitano, auf Wiedersehen, adios, goodbye everyone. I need to make some sense of that stupid formula.